the wood where you get what raisin?
Wood, it's so good.
That is correct. It looks like it's just a duo on Friday tonight.
Just
Friday tonight?
just the two of us.
I don't even think. Yeah, Friday the night. Looks like it's just me and Raisin. Fuck them.
Are they hot?
Probably.
Nice.
Dude, I didn't tell you this, but the other day, it was a trip. Some dude messaged me on TikTok, right? He's like, I got a weird question for you. I'm like, okay. And he's like, do you sell nudes? And I was,
Okay.
and I was like, of course I do. No, I was like, no, I'm sorry. And he said, that's okay. I'm just wondering. I'm like,
Wow.
"Yeah."
Well,
He wanted to see Mr. Dinky.
I would you? Is there a price? What would be the price,
Oh,
baby?
there's a price. I just don't know what it is, but there is a price for everything. I'm a sellout.
$1,000. Would you give a dude a dick
No,
pic?
no, no.
Mm,
It
is
had
that
to be.
because it like? What if it was like one of those things where they could see it and then it would be erased from everything and you wouldn't have it floating around?
There's a picture of my dick floating around anyway.
Where?
So,
Inquiring minds want to know.
uh, yeah, years ago, I took a picture of it and put it on there for somebody, but you can't tell it's me. You
Mm,
don't know it's me.
mm.
So, and that's how I think the rumor got started that I was lying about the smallness of my penis. Because I told this story one that there's a picture of it, and then people started saying, "Well, it's actually a big dick." And somebody went to Shayra and told Shayra that they seen my penis, and that I was lying about the size of my penis. That I didn't have a small penis. I actually had a pretty good size penis, which is not fucking true.
See, but some guys think that that's they're like, no, it's small, but then it's not.
No, this is small. This is like a thumbnail.
But a thumbnail can hold a lot of information.
It holds a lot of power, yes, and
Does
it
it have
holds
the
a lot.
power of Grayskull?
Yes, it holds many secrets of the CIA.
Do you hide the secrets of the Orient in your third ball?
I do. The original screenplay to the Game of Thrones is on my basis.
You gotta show me.
Yeah. Why did I
What's up,
say
August?
that?
August wants to see. Look, August is looking for your peen too.
Dude, I have never understood why people are so enthused with my dick and balls.
Because you got like extra.
Yeah, but I don't have an extra dick.
We want to know. We want to know.
It's extra small.
No, it's not. He's lying. It's like huge. Pimpmungus.
No, it's not. But I mean, I know how to use the son of a bitch. It's like a lightsaber. But why am I saying these things?
Is it like the way they say do the alphabet with your tongue? Do you do the alphabet with your penis?
No, that is the dumbest shit ever. By the way, if you the alphabet, that is the no.
If anybody ever did that, I think I would die laughing. That's as crazy as like the legs.
Yeah, that
Like, did
is,
you really?
dude. I mean, there's guys that do that shit though. I'm saying, no, it ain't no alphabet.
Look, yeah, whip it out for science. Whip it out for science.
You put that little clip between your lips and hum. That's the fucking trick.
That is nice. That's a good
That's the trick.
one.
I mean, ain't no alphabet. See, if you get there going A B C, what the fuck?
We don't think you're supposed to do it out loud. That would definitely be hilarious.
Stupid though. But ask somebody tell me one that. Well, what would humming do? I said, what does a vibrator do?
Yeah, doesn't it? Have they never had a chick hum while they're like get a Hummer?
Yeah,
Especially with that up look. Like they do seem to particularly like the up look during like that. That's always a good move. Just so
It's,
you know.
I mean, humming is vibration of your lips and mouth. So of course, when you put that little bit thing in between your lips and you woo woo, yeah, it's just a simple fucking common sense that it would make it feel good.
Stop calling a little bitty thing. You know it's
So, I'm
pancreas.
talking about the clitoris. But I tell you what, I have seen some big clitorises.
I've seen some huge
Have you
glitties
ever
that look
seen
like thumbs.
May she rest in peace, but China the wrestler? That bitch got a dick.
She
It looked
seemed
like
like she had a lot of testosterone for a
it
woman,
looked
so that
like a
was.
small dick.
I've always seen when I see those, I always wonder like, is it always rubbing on it? Like,
I think that's what happened to me, though. What happened to me was reverse. See, I was supposed to have a pussy, and they took the pussy away, just left the clit.
but you got that third ball.
I do get that. I think everybody's always shocked when they ask me how long it took me to grow this beard, right? I tell them like 9 months. I don't know, it took you about 2 years. Well, I got extra testosterone, you stupid motherfucker.
I don't know how that works though. Isn't there like two pockets that if they
Yeah.
shrink, you can slide them back up into? Do you have a third pocket? Like, how would you tuck?
Mine kind of, it's weird. It's a floater.
So you'd have to tuck it into one of the other holes?
I don't know I've never thought about that. It's
Oh,
just,
look, I've had late nights with Alexis. I want to
it's
know.
just
Is it
there. I
like
mean, I tuck my balls in, yeah, but
no, I mean tuck, like get them to pop back in the
yeah, I know what
hole.
you're talking about. Yeah, they go, it could go anywhere, I guess. See what people are saying when I say it doesn't look like the other
Big
test.
legs.
It isn't like this, okay? Let me explain to you, which I've explained this before. It isn't like boom, 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 right? It isn't like that. It's small, right?
So there's like a mini one that floats between the sacs.
Yeah, and I don't look like I have 3 balls. It looks like a big sack of nuts.
But if you like squeeze them right, like and do like
It hurts.
can you like see the three of them the way you would be able to see
Yeah,
two
you can
eggs?
see the knot. You can see the little ball. Yeah.
So you could totally like give us the brain right now and we could see it.
My brain looks like it has a tumor.
You have a brain tumor.
I have a brain tumor.
It's functioning though.
Yeah, it is a functioning tumor. And I have never. This is so funny though. Most of the chicks I've been with, where they get done and they get so excited about this shit. But like I said though, it doesn't look abnormal. It just looks, my sack looks bigger.
You got big balls and you cannot lie.
I get big balls and I cannot lie.
All right.
That's true. A jar of pickled eggs. What the fuck are you talking about, Mickey?
The balls.
I don't like pickled eggs. Pickled eggs are nasty looking, man.
Are they like green and eyebally looking?
No, that's not. What pickled eggs you been eating?
I don't eat pickled eggs.
Pickled eggs are pink, like really pink.
Ew, that's right. They are. They look like
Yeah.
piment, like not piment.
Green with eyeballs. What the fuck? I don't think you should eat those pickled eggs ever.
We went to Chinese buffet and they had pig feet, and they had I forget chicken. They called them chicken. I forget it was chicken feet. I forget what the fuck they called it. It was chicken feet.
Yeah, chicken. I've never. I won't eat that. But
I wasn't that brave.
I love Chinese food. My dad, though, he believed there was no part of the pig that shouldn't be eaten.
Well, there were people I was with. They ate the pig feet and liked them.
He loved pig feet. My dad.
The chicken feet were a no, though. I've heard the chicken palms. I think they were called.
I
I thought he was saying chicken palm, like chicken parm.
Chicken
He
parm.
was saying chicken palm, and it was a chicken foot.
Mm.
Has anybody in chat ever tried chicken foot?
It
looks like a chicken foot too. It's all wrinkly like a chicken foot.
By the way, I got a $50 goal tonight. Please help me out if you can. I'm talking to you, Mickey.
Go. How is chat tonight?
They suck.
There's some cool people in chat.
Not really.
I like them.
They're not cool.
I'm really nerdy. My bar is low. Doesn't take much.
I've been going live on TikTok a lot lately.
Yeah.
Yeah, I get a good little audience over there, man.
You do any more of those battle things?
Yeah, I did a couple today. I won. I'm actually getting some gifters now. Like this one, I had this one chick yesterday, this black chick, right? She's a fucking dick, to be honest with you. She was being like a real smart ass, like, you need to come. You ain't got nothing. You got 100-something-thousand fans, and I'm beating you up. And it pissed one of my fans off, actually. And he come in and started dropping some bomb gifts, and it pissed her off, and she left.
Damn.
But I'm really nice to everybody over there, like try to be anyway, because a lot. I mean, because I do have a lot of adult audience, but there is some kids that's watching me too, right? So yeah. I try to be not me,
not you. How's that working out for you?
It works out. Like this morning, I had a troll come in, and I had to stop myself because I knew. I mean. Because like it was this troll, was this like 11-year-old, 15-year-old, whatever, right? So yeah. I stopped myself from going off on them.
Don't kill the kids, man. Yeah. Don't kill the kids.
Well, I don't know if we should use that term right now. Oh, by the way, I have to bring this up on Friday night. What's up, Red Eye? How you doing, buddy?
Yeah, howdy.
There goes the good conversation.
I love Red Eye. You better stop being mean. You leave Red Eye alone.
He just doesn't pop up, y'all. I actually invite him.
Yeah, I'm just late.
Yeah, he's just a late.
You don't invite him. He invades because he's a bot and he knows how to get in here.
Yeah.
Bot really runs the show. That's what everybody really should know.
He should start calling himself Thoughtbot, actually.
Thoughtbot?
Hot Thoughtbot. That's what should be.
Hot Thoughtbot, yeah. I hate to bring this up. Oh, because it's Friday night. We usually try to stay chill on Friday night. No, we usually have to stay chill on Friday night. But there's some shit that's coming out of this Uvalde school shooting that's really disturbing me.
Okay.
Like how they dealt with the parents.
Yeah, I heard they pepper sprayed them.
Yeah, there's stories that come out that may have tased one. May have. This is not solid, but I have seen footage of them like throwing parents to the ground. I know that.
I did think about this, and I understand the safety of the kids. I revised my position from when we were talking privately yesterday. The policy needs to change. I don't know that I would have been able to hold my cool if I were one of those officers. I definitely would have lost my job, but it's not. Like,
I know there's policies and
but that's what I'm saying. The policies need to change. If that's the policy, the policies need to change. That's bullshit.
And this also there's okay. Look, like I said, I don't argue anti-gun, pro-gun much. I really don't because I try to stay away from that argument.
Can we say we're pro people stopping?
I'm also like. I'm tired of hearing the argument. Well, if there had been armed people in the school, the cops chased him into fucking school.
And then stood there.
And they didn't even say it was an active shooter situation. They called it something else.
Well, to be fair, was he actively shooting at the time? I don't know.
Yeah, when they ran, they heard the bang, bang, bang. So
I've heard so many stories already about how he actually got shot. I do actually wonder if whoever took him down wasn't officially sanctioned to do that. And that's why there was some wishy-washy with what actually happened there.
Even that stupid ass governor came out and said, "Look, I was lied to." I mean, he was made to look stupid by the police.
Now, to be fair, if somebody went in there and did their job for them, I would be protecting them too. So
I think that's what's happened. Is someone, from what I understand, it was a border security guy.
That's what I heard from Reuters.
Shooting,
talked about it.
Went in and fucking put lead on target.
I think they're covering for it.
I
approve.
Well, I have not heard
their job for them, basically.
I have to admit, this is one of the times where I'm going to just slowly back out of the room because the other day that one made me physically sick.
Yeah.
I get way too.
Yeah, only one more thing,
Hated.
then we'll move on because I don't want to talk about this either. But there's
Yeah,
one
fire
thing
me up.
I would wish, I hope. I mean, I don't know if this is true, but I read an article today where I don't know if this is actually true, but apparently there was one little girl in the classroom when he was. I guess the guy was walking around doing what is it called, the double shot or whatever. Walk around.
Double tap.
Yeah, double tap. That's yeah. I guess he was walking around doing that, and there was one little girl, 11-year-old girl. This is sad, but took the blood of her friend and put it on her face to make her look like she was dead.
Smart kid.
Smart,
Survival
very smart
strong.
kid. Very smart kid, but very sad to have to do that. But anyways, we are going to move on from that because, like I said, I didn't want to really talk, but it's just I've been disturbed by this. This is one of those.
That governor down there needs to sort of have a think because wasn't he the guy that was encouraging everyone to go out and buy more guns? And
Yes,
so everyone went
it's
and
him.
bought some guns, and now there's another shooting. It's like you might not want to do that next time, governor, or whatever your fucking name is. And it looks like he's going to get a third term anyway. So you know what?
Is it Abbott? Is it Abbott?
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
Good luck with that, Texas. It's just like.
And you know, the very next day they stopped. There was going to be a copycat, but they got a hold of him before he did it. A kid. That usually happens, by the way.
Oh yeah, copycat.
You know, we've had more.
Someone gets
We've had more
inspired.
days of the year so far. We've had over 200 and something mass shootings. 20 something of them were school shootings. Yeah. Fuck it, we got a problem. But anyways, we're moving on. We're going to talk about Raisin's vagina. And how there was a mass shooting inside there.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
like a doc.
What?
Like a doc filled with.
Look at that. Yeah. I believe it's time to repair. I agree with you, Landon. I agree. I think people don't. The Second Amendment addicts don't really. I don't know, dude. They're fucking nuts.
Now, look, I get that people like their constitutional rights. I really get it.
Yeah.
But when you blindly hold on to them and start screaming, it's my constitutional right to own a gun, it's like, why? Please explain why you need a fucking arsenal. And if it's to protect yourself from your fellow American, fix your fucking society.
And when they came out with this statistic, this should show us that we have a problem. The leading cause of death amongst the youth of kids is gun violence now. Not car wrecks, not cancer, not death, not natural effects, causes, anything like that. Gun violence. The number one leading death of children in America. We got a problem.
I don't know. It's just I was watching a stream last night, and like I get constitutional. It's a constitutional thing, and that's really sort of hard. I just don't get. It's nearly religious. They're fucking dogmatic about this.
Oh,
shit,
they
right?
are. Yeah.
Right, and that's a big alarm bell when you start getting people start getting dogmatic about their fucking rights to own objects. Pump the brakes, stop your society, hit the reset button. All right, that Constitution was written in a time where everybody had muskets, not fucking 50 cal vehicle rifles, not 50 cal Browning machine guns. Different age, different technology, different fucking style of warfare. All right.
Exactly.
Here's the thing: how are you going to? And I'm asking directly to the constitutional guys that say this is so we defend ourselves against the gun. How are you going to defend yourself against an M1A Abrams motherfucker? How are you going to defend yourself from a Reaper drone that's looking at you from 2.5 fucking kilometers away that can lock onto you and send a Hellfire missile downrange and take your car out? You can't even see or hear the fucking Reaper drone. How's your fucking AR-15 going to help you now, motherfucker? Please explain this shit to me, how it makes sense in a modern fucking age. Anyway, I'm going to get off my little fucking soapbox now and throw it in the fire. Fuck that.
Yeah. Like I said, exactly. I really hated to bring it up because it is a serious subject. It's Friday night, but there were some things that were just bothering me about it. Like, and just, and of course, everybody wants like on TikTok, right? I do have a pretty good following and everything, but so everybody wants my opinion on it, and I'm like, I don't want to do this, but of course I fucking had to do it. but I was very smart with my opinion on there. I'll just say that I some people may even say I was like a fence rider or whatever, but I really wasn't. I just said, look, I'm not going to. This is not about arguing about. I'm not being pro gun or anti gun. This is just my point is when somebody cannot buy a beer or a pack of cigarettes, but yet they can go buy an assault rifle to kill kids, we have a problem. That was my point. He wasn't old enough to buy a beer, but he was old enough to buy that gun. That's fucked up. And so yeah.
Yep.
That's fucked up. Anyways.
He's old enough to get fucking pulled into the army and sent overseas and fucking go and fight a war if he was called in, conscripted. Couldn't buy a beer legally, eh?
It's weird, dude. It's a weird thing we have here.
Can buy a gun, can go to war and die for your country, can't buy a fucking beer and
it's a weird
come
thing.
To Australia, we get drunk when we're 18. We get fucked up.
And the Republicans are all about the babies and the bellies. What about the babies that's actually walking?
No, they don't give a once that thing's been spat out of a baby cannon, they don't give a fuck. It's like social welfare program stuff. Fuck that noise. That's your problem. You had that kid, you fucking goddamn slut. You fucking pay for it. It's like, oh, really? But I didn't really want the kid, and I tried to get an abortion, but you guys stopped me, remember? Because you fucking... Welcome to America, land of the free. Except if you try to do certain things that the Christians don't like or the gun lobbyists don't like, then not so fucking free.
By the way, we're only, this is a Friday show, so we do short shows. Probably only doing about an hour now because I've had this virus thing for no, it's not fucking Rona, it's just AIDS. But anyways, what was I gonna say, Red Eye? I'm so fucking old. Forget shit. Oh, look, I need tips. Yeah, I need tips. Please tip. I do have a goal around $50-$60. It's a small goal. I actually need like $1,100, but I'm just trying to get through the weekend. So if you can help out, please do. Anyways, Raisin, what's up with you? Why is your left nipple jealous of your right nipple?
Because the right nipple is on the bigger boob.
I get it now.
It's a hateful nipple.
It all makes sense now, Red Eye.
Red Eye, do you have a hateful nipple?
I'm back, sorry.
She has nipple envy over there.
Oh.
One nippy is envious of the other nippy.
That sounds like fun.
Yeah, it's very fun.
They battle sometimes when I run.
Battle. I bet. Do you have to put deodorant underneath your titties?
I have at festivals.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know a lot of big chicks do that.
Well, if you don't, they get like prickly heat and brush burn.
They get chapped. Don't tell me they get like rashes and shit.
Yeah, if you just let them like lay in sweat.
You get raw, yeah. Just like you would your nuts.
You got to keep them from like laying in sweat, and then anywhere that sweat does gather, when you're clean and dry, you just spray on.
That's like when I ride a bus, right? And I'm on like a long trip with a fucking Greyhound. You bet your ass my underwear is full of powder.
Well, powder helps, yeah, and then anywhere that rubs, they have a chafing gel.
Well, you get swamp nuts.
Well,
we get swamp nuts. What I'm talking about.
I would definitely use powder if I were a dude and make
Yeah,
sure.
you got to. You get swamp sack, and it's gross. Your balls are floating around. It's like soup.
Yeah, baby wipes and powder
Yeah.
are like essential for outdoor camping festivals because then you can do like a quick wipe down and powder it up. Much better.
Yeah.
Get you by between showers so you don't feel all gross and swampy.
And ain't nothing worse than sitting next to somebody who got stank ass.
Oh, dude, try like when somebody gets up out of a camping chair and you can see like an ass crack sweat mark. Like, nah, man, I ain't sitting there. I'm just gonna buy a new chair. Done.
Yeah, I don't fuck around. What happened? Oh, I accidentally took Red off the stream. How did that fucking do?
Meanie.
I didn't do it
Wow.
on purpose.
Censorship.
Yeah, I was censoring you from.
You were paid by the fucking gun lobbyists to silence me.
I was. Oh, they see. I hate to bring this up too, but this is kind of funny. So the NRA is having this like big thing right coming up, and they had to put out a memo: don't bring your guns.
I thought the NRA were a bankrupt, fucking non-existent entity that went away because they were stupid.
No, they're still
I'm
still
disappointed
around.
now.
Well, they had a thing, and it said the memo said, "Don't bring your guns." I said, "Well, shouldn't it just not bring the people? Because the guns don't kill nobody. People do."
Yeah, don't point that out. They don't like that when you start pointing out that shit.
Yeah.
It's like, what? Why is the NRA saying, please don't bring your guns to our meeting? Who's worried about being shot at the NRA? Oopsie, that's a bit of a tell. Oops.
Yeah.
Oops. Oopsie.
I blame old people that landed.
Yeah. Oh,
Why would you be mean to Landon?
He's
Landon's
just
a man.
he just does streams about volcanoes. Leave him alone.
He's old, dude, grumpy.
That's awesome.
He got crusty ass balls.
How dare you? I'm sure he keeps quite good care of his packages.
He's got flaky nuts.
You know, how dare you?
They come out of the cereal. Frosted ball flakes. Yeah.
Frosted ball flakes.
Yeah.
So what's the world going to do now that the Johnny Depp Amber Turd trial's over? What's the world going to fucking do for entertainment now?
Wait for the verdict.
They're going to be forced to deal with reality and, oh no.
People are obsessed with that fucking thing, man.
Well, it's kind of, I want to see, this could be the ending chapter of the whole fucking hashtag Me Too movement. Hopefully people come to their senses and go, oh, maybe we shouldn't annihilate people's careers just on allegation alone without any form of evidence whatsoever.
I do hope it brings positive attention to men's rights and understanding that men can be abused and homeless and that it's not just women who need help.
Yeah.
Because unfortunately, there are a lot of guys that are raised firmly, don't ever lay your hand on a woman. And there are a lot of women who are in some mindset where they think, oh, well, because I'm smaller, I can't hurt a man. They're not allowed to hit me, so I can just wall out and smack people as much as I want. I've seen so many chicks like this.
Yeah.
Like, that shit needs to stop. It is not okay to tie a man's hands and then beat the shit out of him, ladies. You just can't do it. And I really hope that this finally sends that message.
Yeah, well, just like the blockchain doesn't lie, the metadata doesn't lie, ladies. So if you do try to frame your man for domestic violence, make sure you go to a tech expert so you can at least cover your tracks and make it look like you didn't do it.
Or just not.
Because when you lob into court and you present a photo and say, look how bad the bruises, look how bad the bruises on my face, and then the same photo shown where it's just like, are you sure you just didn't get your picture into an editing software program and go with the contrast and make it look like you've been punched in the face? No.
See, mostly I just hope when they can start speaking again, he uses his voice the way she feigned, that he would actually like say, this is something that happens, like men too, and like listen, because there are a lot of decent guys that I see taken advantage of by abusive women, and as much as I don't like Lana saying, the celebrity spectacle of it, I do like that part of me that gets, and I coming online and Twitter and stuff and being called an MRA and having to look that up and figure out what that was to realize what it is, and that people were hurling it as an insult was like, the fuck is going on online? What? How is that a bad thing?
Don't advocate for people's rights.
But now, let's
every man came out of a woman. Shouldn't there be a woman wanting to protect every man that ever lived?
But some of those MRA fuckers are nuts, though.
Yes, and I learned that later.
No. The dudes that are nuts aren't fucking. They're not civil rights activists. They're just fucking nutters that have had the label slap on them, and they do mention
too far.
They use the men's rights thing as a crutch. They're not fucking activists.
But
for the
things
rights
like there
of
should
men.
be shelters for men. There should be ways for men to deal with the same kind of shit. Like if we can have free access to groups that help us with the kinds of issues that we face, then I don't see why that kind of a service can't be available for men too. Like
I agree.
We put a lot of pressure on dudes. There are there's an epidemic. Do you see tons of women feeling too much pressure about their family and unaliving themselves?
Now, look,
or do you see men doing that? Because men feel the pressure.
Here's the thing: when you have someone like,
well, I'm trying to follow your theme.
Well, here's this fucking. Who remembers Big Red, the crazy? Now, there's pieces of footage out there that the feminists don't like you to see, because she actually, this surprised me, she said that there needs to be some change so men get better representation in certain aspects. And one of the things she mentioned was custodial rights of children during divorces. She said those statistics are disgusting, and it favors women. And she says that needs to change. And when I heard her, of all people, say that, I fell off my chair, flew back across the room, through the fucking wall, and ended up in the neighbour's lounge room going, holy fucking shit! Because even
how many kids go to women who are abusive, and they're not old enough to speak in court. It's assumed that they're like, when you just see a man and a woman and they're both presenting well in court, a lot of times,
no one labels her an MRA for that.
With a serious money deficit, a lot of times you're going to see the woman. Now, some courts have come a little bit better with that. I would but still, like men's shelters. I was so happy that there was a men's shelter in my area, and there was a thrift shop that you could go to that the guys ran, and the proceeds helped to run the house, and that was awesome. When the stuff changed with, I think there's something that went on with the law with 501c3. There's a lot of thrift shops across the country closed around the same time. The only one that closed here was the one that ran the men's shelter. Like, what the hell? Like,
look, they
get turned away at most shelters because the women are afraid to be there with other, like, and I get that, but there needs to be an alternative.
Yeah, a lot of men's clubs have shut down because what was happening is that you get a certain segment of society goes around finding these men's clubs and basically suing them over equality issues, going, we should be allowed in here because women. It's like, no, look, in Australia, there's a thing called the Country Women's Association. You ladies are welcome to that. Just let the boys have their clubs. It's like that little degree of separation is healthy for society. It's like sometimes the men folk and the women folk need to leave each other the fuck alone and go do their own thing.
We're perfectly fine to do it naturally. How many times are you at a house where there's a bunch of people gathered and the chicks are all gathered in one room and the dudes are sitting in another space? Like, we do it naturally. Why are we fighting what we do? Like, and I'm not saying there's not outliers. Like, there's a lot of times I'll be in the dude's smoking lounge, and nobody thinks anything of it at all. Like, nobody's like, oh, there's a chick here. Like, it's not like the 50s.
New Guinea society, they have have long hair. The men have their houses. The women have the women and kids live in their place. There's that. They mingle and mix, but there's that degree of separation. It's kind of like where I'm living. I set up downstairs. The girls are all upstairs. I can go up there, or they can come down here anytime they like. But they get sick of me. They can just leave me the fuck downstairs and go, "Don't come upstairs, dickhead." And I go, "Okay, you stupid bitches. I'll stay down here." And it's fucking great. Degree of separation. I recommend it. This whole gotta all pile in. Nah.
Spec makes a good point too. Like, look, how many times you heard, "Oh, no female genital mutilation," but we routinely mutilate every one of our boys. Our hospitals encourage it. I had to be adamant every time I had my children because they wanted to cut their foreskin off. I'm like, not having it. You're not mutilating my son the day he's born.
I didn't know you were coming.
Oh, damn. Figs just got 10 times more sexy.
Motherfucker, won't you ever come in the beginning? You always come like when we got like 10, 15, 20 minutes.
That's what little kids do, man. They come in late. Jesus.
My daughter's having a birthday party, and I just found out that her boyfriend is a little bitch and is afraid of roaches.
Oh, my God.
Oh, no.
Nothing wrong with not wanting to be in a room with a roach.
I'm so sorry.
Hey, he's supposed to protect my daughter from roaches.
You got to teach him.
And I'm like, bruh, are you scared of roaches? And he just looked at me. And Zoe's like, and then I go, does she have to kill bugs for you? Zoe's like, yes, I do. Yes, I do.
My God.
Oh, no.
If they found their balance, though, if they're happy, you leave them be. If she wants to be the bug killer in the relationship, you let your daughter
That's
be.
not right, though. He's gonna grow up and be picky.
Oh, I told him he's not going to hear the end of this. He finally stepped up to me, though. He stopped and me-mugged me. I'm like, oh, don't give me that look, Jeffrey. You don't scare me. He's like, see that shirt? I hope you don't like it too much. He targeted this shirt. I'm like, oh, let the games begin, my friend.
Whoa. Not cool.
Oh, no, he better not have with the shirt.
Yes.
Shirt.
My Van Gogh Batman shirt.
Yeah.
Shirt. That's not. You better chill.
Uh-oh. Raisin's going to have a problem.
Picnic table.
Also, hey, Raisin.
Hey, Monty.
All right. There we go. What's up, pimp? What's crack-a-lackin', Red Eye? Viva la caca.
Viva la caca.
Yes. It's been a hell of a fucking week, y'all.
Hasn't it? What?
Yes.
Something happened?
I just had the most hilarious racist on my channel. It was beautiful.
I was only there for a minute.
I'm still laughing at that shit.
You do have a unique way of dealing with these motherfuckers. You don't seem to get rolled up. You seem to get rather giggly and laughing, and you just start laughing in their fucking faces, which I find hilarious because they don't know what to do because they're trying to upset your apple cart and make you go bah! And you start going.
Yeah, he wanted me to go off. I put him full screen. I was like, keep going.
Just like entertain us, city boy.
Yeah.
So what happened? Who was it?
I don't even know.
Who cares?
Well, I care, ass motherfucker.
It's just some minion of Dark Ninja that was calling himself E.
Mm-hmm.
He said his insults were right up there with the fourth graders.
Yeah.
Was it Derp Ninja? Was it?
No, it
It
wasn't.
was
him.
Dark
It
Ninja's
wasn't.
friend.
Oh,
I
it's one of the Derp clan.
He
Okay.
came into one of my streams, that Dark Ninja dude, trying to get me. I just ignored it. I didn't even fucking speak to him.
He's right. He is better than his friend. His insults are right up there with sixth graders.
Yes. Oh, so bad. So bad, but so hilarious because he thought he was doing something. Like, yeah, you can call me fat. Like, it doesn't bother me.
Was the accent supposed to be Swedish or French? It was kind of fluctuating between the two for me.
I don't know.
It was Swedish French.
Yeah.
What French?
It was
I don't know.
Swedish.
I like that.
Did they try to use the fat thing as an insult? Because here's the thing, young people that try to throw that one out there as an insult. When you start, get past your 20s into 30s, you discover that what you thought that you liked food is in fact a passionate love affair with food. And the older you get,
Red.
the older you get, the less you worry about the physical stature of your body. It's more of like, how much food can I store in this bad boy?
And another thing is, another thing is, unless he's a complete fucking pansy, most dudes don't give a fuck if you call him fat.
Yeah, I don't give a fuck. Look,
I don't care.
I am not happy with my weight right now, and I'm actively fixing that.
Yeah.
I don't care if you call me fat, because I look in the mirror and I go, you fucking fat fuck, look at you.
Yeah, I mean, like, we know we're fat.
What's your
This fat
favorite
body's
food?
making me hungry.
What's
I'm gonna
that?
Go get some grits.
What is everybody's favorite food?
Favorite food?
It depends.
Mine right now is spring rolls drowned in sweet chili sauce. I'll eat 15 of those little bastards in a sitting now. It's just little tiny spring rolls.
I hate to perpetuate the stereotype, but fried chicken.
Mm.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, fried chicken. And
That's
not
good.
just Popeyes. Popeyes is my go-to.
Good
I-
homemade lasagna has always stood the test of time for me.
That's
I
a
always
good
would
go-to.
pick homemade lasagna.
Yeah,
We,
I'm about
we
to
need
try lasagnya
Popeyes.
for the first time next week.
For the
Damn, I
first
hope you do
time.
better than raviolis. What do you mean the first time? Yeah, Pim got the right face. What do you mean the
Yeah,
first
I've
time?
never made lasagna before. I've always eaten other people's lasagna.
Oh, you're going to
Yeah.
make lasagna for the
Yeah.
first time. Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
And
Oh,
stop
you
making
like-
fun of my raviolis, Raisin.
Well, I mean, okay.
Yeah, I just rolled the pasta too thick. That's all. Otherwise, they were delicious.
Some people like a jaw workout.
I thought we were cool, Raisin. Thought we were cool.
We are cool.
Are we? Are we? Are you sure?
Yeah.
I
Are you
guess
sure?
it just depends on my mood, what my food is. I don't really.
Oh,
I guess if I drop down to, it'd be like anything my mama cooked.
We're out right now.
I'm a Southern man, dude. Money
you
knows
have
what I'm
your
talking
mama-
about. Southern man, anything mama cook.
If you could have your mama cook anything you
If
could,
I had my mama cook
right
anything
now.
right now, it would be potato salad and meatloaf.
There you go. There you go.
fair enough.
Potato salad and meatloaf. Look, my mama stopped cooking when I was 17.
Yeah.
Like she said, basically, fuck all of y'all. I'm not cooking anymore. We're like, okay. So she stopped cooking.
Mine did the same thing.
Yeah. Yeah. Now we have to pay her to cook. If we want
What?
a pot of gumbo, we have to give her $100.
No.
Yes.
Oh, I'd be throwing money at my mum. If
I would.
my mum was still alive and I could get her to make anything, I'd ask for this. She used to make this brown rice, and it was like a savory rice, and it was just so fucking Moorish. I can't explain it. It just something in my brain just clicked with this, and ever since I was a kid, and I miss it horribly because I've never found anybody that makes anything that closely resembles the taste of this brown rice that she used to make. It's just a mystery dish that she made.
And it isn't just the taste when it comes to like a man and his mama's food. It's just that love in it, and it's just that
And a corn relish dip. She used to make me a bowl of corn. Like at Christmas time, she'd make 2 bowls of corn relish dip. One was for fucking me because I would run. First thing I'd do during the Christmas party is find the corn relish dip, grab a box of these barbecue shapes, and I'd disappear. And I would just go and I would raid the party for the fucking corn relish dip, and then because we had a 200-acre farm, I'd disappear. Dawn, where's the corn relish dip? Where's Steve? It's like, Merry Christmas. It's like, I pulls out the second bowl and goes bonk on the table. Corn relish dip there for everybody, and I'm like,
I thought about
the precious.
I thought about you today, actually, Monty. I was watching these food videos on TikTok recipe, and there was this chick cooking shrimp etouffee or whatever how you say it. Etouffee, yeah. And I thought I've been money eat the shit out of it.
Oh, I would eat the shit out of some shrimp etouffee. Yes.
Yeah. I'm not sure if I've ever had it, to be honest with you.
Oh, it's fucking delicious.
What is it?
Explain it to her.
It's a shrimp in a kind of red sauce, but it's super chunky.
Yeah. Like
Chunky.
Lots of veggies and stuff.
Veggies and
tomatoes.
It's kind of like a
like
stew in a way, right?
Yeah, it's kind of a stew. It's like a New Orleans shrimp stew.
Yeah.
So wait, you ate the Manhattan clam chowder. Is it like that, but with shrimp and chunks?
No.
Oh, it's better than the Manhattan clam chowder. The
I think
Manhattan
that-
clam chowder needs to sit the fuck down if it
That
wants to
shit
be
is
South
disgusting.
Texas.
Clam chowder?
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you now. I know people will disagree. Well, not Monty,
Chowder.
but a lot of people on East Coast thinking we got the best seafood. Dude, y'all seafood's all right. It's good, but now you go to Louisiana, you get some badass fucking food.
Yeah, but no.
I like
Look.
spicy stuff,
Here's
but
the thing: people
Maryland's
that
good.
live in coast towns where there's a lot of seafood,
Like
those
Baltimore.
fuckers can cook seafood.
In Baltimore, getting badass.
Yeah.
I've been to
New
Baltimore.
Orleans is just
I think-
different. Like we got a
But y'all
different
bring the
flavor.
spice. Like
Yeah.
I like the spice. Y'all bring the spice.
Like I
Yeah.
go down to like
Baltimore
well, I
don't
used
have
to
so
go
much
down.
spice. The crab cakes are badass.
I used to
Yeah,
go
but
down
if
to
the
coast.
flavor's there, it's all about the flavor. Like
Yeah, seasoning.
come
man.
to New Orleans for spicy. Like that's the Cajun thing, and mildly burnt. Like we figured out how to work in burnt as a
Yeah.
flavor.
Well, that's a lot of Southern food in general. That's
Yeah.
a lot of Southern food in
Yeah.
general. Yeah.
Yeah, like that's what gumbo is. Like
Yeah.
you over brown your fucking roux
Yeah.
and just to the precise level, then you throw your Trinity and it stops it from cooking.
I don't take that risk. I cheat. I use liquid smoke.
No, it's
Fuck all
then you're
that.
not getting the flavor. That butter,
You do. It's called liquid smoke.
that
Yeah,
butter
but
getting that
I
level of
understand, but it
brown.
is different. It is a little different though. But
Yeah.
liquid
is
smoke
very
will
different.
work. It'll work, but it is a little different.
Yeah,
I'll use the hickory chips on the grill and stuff too. Like
Oh, yeah.
it makes a big difference.
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. And then there's crawfish Monica. I don't know if any of y'all have had that.
What are you making with Monica?
I know what it is, but I've never tried it. But I do know
Crawfish
what
Monica is one of the most delicious things on the fucking planet.
What is that, and why do they name it after a woman?
Oh, I don't know the origins of why, but it's basically a cream sauce with crawfish.
Yeah.
And you usually make it after a crawfish boil because all the crawfish that didn't get eaten, you and the family sit around and peel the crawfish, and you can take all those heads to make a nice broth with them, heads and tails, and you go ahead and make your cream sauce and use that broth.
See, I don't eat crawfish, but that's
Landon says the blackened catfish from New Orleans is amazing.
That sounds delicious.
black
Oh, it is.
catfish is good. Yeah.
It's super
Well,
delicious.
I mean, if you like, yeah. I live in Mississippi. We're catfish country, so I've
Yeah.
had catfish just about any way you can fucking cook it.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? And
Yeah,
there's not many ways I haven't had catfish.
Yeah.
You should learn to catch them without risking your own fucking arms.
We don't noodle here in Mississippi. That's the thing. That's more of a Kentucky thing.
you got to grab the catfish by the mouth, Red.
Yeah.
Like,
No. Well,
That's-
here's the hold on.
You're
Here's
gonna find the
the
throat.
thing. I
Yeah.
saw the pimp sent me a pic the other day
Yeah.
of this dude, and what was it, 70 or 80 pounds?
It was an 80-pound catfish. He
It was-
caught 2
Right,
pounds
this-
over from
this-
me.
Let's put it this way: if you're in the river and you're noodling, you're no longer noodling for the catfish. The catfish is
It's noodling
noodling
for
for
you,
humans, right?
But he didn't noodle
right?
this, though. There's
This
no way
catfish
he
was
could have noodled
big
this fish,
enough
by the way.
That's
that if
how
it
you
was
catch
in a
'em.
hole, it would have grabbed your arm, and if it didn't want to let go, you fucking drown.
It was a
There's
huge
no
fucking
fucking
fish.
way in hell that you're pulling an 80-pound catfish that's
Dude.
basically swallowed your arm out of fucking neck deep water.
I've been a little bit misleading. Though. This dude did not noodle this fucking fish.
No, I'm trying to make a joke about noodling, dude.
There's no way. I don't see how anybody could have noodled caught this.
Yeah, exactly. Nobody. The catfish is noodling humans at that point. It's not the other way around.
Let's see, Monty's down from this end. He's been in Mississippi, I'm sure, several times.
Yeah.
They take catfish serious here.
yeah,
Catfish is a serious fucking thing here.
yeah.
I
There's a
don't
couple
know.
good barbecue spots I've been to there too.
Y'all, we got some good ass barbecue now.
Yeah.
I
And
mean,
it was
especially up in my area, because see, I live right under Memphis, right?
yeah.
And
Oh
Memphis,
shit. Yeah.
we
Memphis
we
barbecue.
good barbecue. We got some
Yeah.
barbecue right here now.
Yeah. Whenever I visit Mel, she takes me to a different barbecue spot, and it's always like, fuck. I don't know
You ever
which
eat
one's better.
Corky's?
Who's the big
Corky's?
state in America
Yeah,
for
Corky's.
barbecue?
I've had Corky's. Yeah.
The big what?
All right.
They say North Carolina's got the best barbecue, but I think
Oh.
that's horse shit.
Who's the barbecue
not
kings?
eaten
Come on.
pulled pork
Memphis.
since I left fucking North Carolina because I had so much fucking pulled pork when I lived down there.
It's good.
They're obsessed with pulled pork and which mustard sauce or this sauce or that sauce.
Sauce is important, baby.
Oh my
All
god! And
Hold on.
the South Carolina fights with him about sauce. It's ridiculous. Look,
Let's,
I don't miss
let's
that.
rate a state's barbecue game just randomly. So I'm going to name out a state. You're going to tell me how good their barbecue game is.
I
So,
will.
for instance, let's go. What about the lovely state of Maine? What's their barbecue game like?
I would say shit. I would say shit.
I can't
Loud
imagine.
fair. They got
the
loud
I
answer.
can't. Like I said, I don't know, but I would say shit.
Yes.
Dude, hanging out at Crabapple Cove,
Yeah.
having a nice little bar. No, I think when I think of barbecue, I don't know, for some reason I think of Texas. I think of
Texas is
big,
known for
massive
barbecue.
pickup trucks with a gun rack on the back.
Oh, there's
With
some
an
good barbecue
arsenal.
in Texas.
There's some good
Yeah.
barbecue.
Look,
Texas-
racism tastes good
Yeah.
in meat.
Texas. I'm gonna give you the states, and I think Monty will agree with this. It's
Racism
it's
tastes
always
good.
the southern states, of course, the barbecue places. But
Yeah.
Texas,
Yeah. Oh wait,
Mississippi.
finish, Pep. I'm sorry. Keep
no,
going.
listen, Texas, Mississippi, Tennessee, Louisiana got some good barbecue
Yeah.
too.
If I go to a
North
barbecue
Carolina.
spot and there's a sign that says "No niggas allowed," I'm
It's
finding
good
the
barbecue.
first white person around. I'm gonna say, "Hey, go in there and get me some ribs, please."
But yeah, Vlad is right though. If I had to put my, and I think barbecue on, if I had to put my money and say here's the best barbecue, I'm gonna say go to Memphis, Tennessee.
Yeah.
So the working hypothesis is that Monty has is that the more racism
Oh
that's
yeah.
around a piece of barbecue meat, the better
Hate.
it could potentially
Listen,
taste.
Yes.
Red Eye, the
Yes.
thing is hate tastes good.
Yes. Look.
Hate
If they
tastes
don't want
good.
me eating that barbecue, it's probably fucking delicious.
Yeah.
They're racist.
These are-
Fuck. They make a
How
good
about
barbecue.
turn these? Remember the movie Life? How did I turn these?
Yes.
Guys in the
Yes. Yeah.
I ain't gonna say the
How
word.
much is it gonna cost to turn these nigga pie, these white pies into nigga pies?
Yeah, I
And
love
then they
that
all pull
fucking
the
scene.
shotguns.
I love that fucking scene. It was so hilarious, dude. Yeah, I'm from New York City.
Old people, man. I love y'all.
Yes.
Dude,
Where can I watch? Oh, where can I watch Life online? Oh, I need to.
Life
Hang
is
on.
fucking great, dude.
Yeah,
I think you
and
watch it on Prime.
ending with a baseball game, fucking perfect.
All right, so if you're telling me I'm on YouTube and I'm just looking around and I see a video pop up and it just says barbecue tips from the KKK, I should click on that motherfucker
Give me
because
good
they've probably got
recipe.
some good barbecue tips. As long
Yeah,
as I
look,
ignore the
look,
racism.
Red, I will not judge you if you order that barbecue.
So here's the thing, Red, and it's true.
This
Me,
sounds
a lot of
like
times, me and my like friends around here, we laugh because when people talk soul food, like people up East Coast, they think black something. See, down here it's just food.
Most
Everybody eats
people
that
think
shit.
most
Yeah.
people think I joined the KKK for the racism,
Hell,
but
yeah.
goddamn, you should try them ribs.
That's what
They
I'm
are
saying.
to die for.
KKK eats exactly like the black people do down here. we may be all ignorant, but we know food.
We may be racist as fuck, but we can barbecue like
Yes.
a motherfucker.
Yes, that is the truth. If anybody says different, they're lying.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm so glad I came to today's show. This is
Yeah.
great.
What do you think barbecue sauce is made of, Red?
Racism.
No,
Yeah,
Mormon.
you've never seen the jar of racism at your local grocery store.
2 drops of unbridled bigotry.
So there's one bottle called Leon's barbecue sauce. You don't want to know what's in that.
Leon is in it.
Leon.
Is in it.
Leon.
two drops of bigotry and just a sprinkle of hey.
No, it's all Leon. It's all
Yeah.
Leon, brother. They melted his ass. Oh God, that's so bad.
That's terrible, pimp.
It's
Terrible,
horrible.
pimp.
But yeah,
Oh, it's
barbecue
terrible.
veggies. Yeah, dude, that's the thing, Landon. You're right. We down here, we even know how to barbecue vegetables.
Dude,
Yep.
I
Tempura vegetables. Like I like
What?
my
oh,
tempura better.
And see,
All
people think barbecue. A lot of people think pulled pork, but there's barbecue's way more than pulled pork.
Yeah.
dude, I tell you what's
I like
really
some
good.
grilled marks on my corn for sure.
Sweet
Yes.
potatoes / yam. Dig that son of a bitch out of the ground. Wash the fucking dirt off it. Cut it up into chunks and throw it straight on the barbecue plate and just flip it. Don't let it just flip it until it browns up. Bit of salt. Oh,
Now, there's
so
several ways.
fucking good.
There's several ways
Yum.
to cook corn on the grill, but I'm gonna tell you one of my favorite ways is you put corn in that, wrap it up in aluminum foil, put all that butter and seasonings and shit, and you throw it on the grill and leave that motherfucker there forever. And then when you unwrap that shit, that fucking scent hits you.
Yep.
And then you take, oh my goodness.
I just got some corn seeds actually. It's called glass gem corn. It's ornamental corn, but you can use it to make tortilla flour, and you can use it for popcorn apparently. And just so imagine a corn cob, but instead of just being plain yellow, it's got pink, purple, green, blue. Each individual kernel is a different color. So I'm gonna try and plant some of that, and you gotta harvest it young.
Monty, I'm gonna ask you, I'm sure you have. You ever eat barbecue bologna?
What?
No, but I've been wanting to try it. I want to try some. I want to try and do bologna burn-ins.
Yeah, it's good. Really? Yeah, it's good.
Yeah, I've been curious about it, but I don't want to go spend the money on the whole fucking log of bologna and find out it's shit.
I was at a place in Memphis one time.
Yeah,
and I ordered a bunch of us we ordered like different types. The burn-ins, we got the burn-ins. We got big old hunks of barbecue. But it was good shit.
All right.
I can't remember what restaurant that was. I wouldn't give them a shout out, but I can't remember.
Yeah, I've seen a couple people make it, and I'm like, but it's bologna.
What was the place you went to? Dookie Chase? Was that
Dookie Chase?
Dookie Chase is delicious.
They got some badass food, man.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, fried bologna is good. Like we do fried bologna up here.
Yeah.
When you fry your bologna, let me ask you something, girl.
What? How
do you fry your bologna? Let me tell you if you're truly a poor person or not.
What, in a pan?
Oh
and cut the split in it so it looks like Pac-Man.
Well, but do you cut the ends or do you bust the middle?
I just take a snip at the end and it turns into like a little Pac-Man so it stays flat.
No, you don't. I hate when people clip the fucking circle around. No,
you poke
a hole in the middle. You poke a hole in the middle.
One clip. That's why I said Pac-Man. One clip. I like my edge and I like it seared right.
People serve me bologna.
She's going for that crispy edge.
Yeah, but I've seen fried bologna like a swastika.
What? No, one clip. One clip.
What, does anti-Semitism make it taste better? Is that how it? No,
it probably does.
You, man, I hate this food better.
No, then it doesn't fit on the bun right, and you have end pieces that are missing some meat, and I don't like that. I will do the first bite where the Pac-Man chunk is taken out, and that will be the one that's not balanced. The rest of it needs to be even.
You and your sandwiches.
It has to be just so.
I do like to throw the bologna in there and watch the bubble raise up sometimes. It's fun to watch.
No, you got to know that.
It looks like
You've got to be on that. You got to flatten it. And what does that? You flip it to the other side. That way it gets the middle only. And then once it like reverses like a little pog, then you flip it again. But the Pac-Man keeps it from doing that so often that you don't get like that. Like you can't have the stripe of undoneness between the center and the edge. That's what that Pac-Man slit is for.
Yes, Landon.
Yeah.
You should see me cook an over easy egg too. Like I'm a nut. Like I do not like it. Like it has to be all white, no clear. No.
Yo, Yankee motherfucker. Let me ask you a question. How do you season a cast iron pot?
What?
Well,
not you, Monty. I know you know.
Oh.
Right? How do you season cast iron skillet? A cast iron skillet, which is the best.
I just boil it, and I don't fuck it up with a bunch of cheese and shit. Like just wipe it clean.
What?
Keep it in the stack of cast iron.
Cheese.
That's what I'm saying. Like, look, there are people up here that will like let cheese drip on their cast iron and shit.
Oh, I let cheese get in my cast iron.
No.
I'm talking about how you break in a pot.
Just oil it and burn it.
You gotta wash that motherfucker.
Yeah.
With soap?
No,
that's what I mean. What do you mean by wash? Like you just wipe it off. You burn it and you wipe it off.
You burn it. You gotta burn the motherfucker.
Yeah, you oil it, you burn it, and you wipe it off.
Yeah. Yes, I'm saying because it's got all that smoke stuff in it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
I'm just
like,
saying,
is that the technical?
Look, no, this is part
smoke
of
stuff. Yes,
right, I'm googling that.
You don't have shit boiling over the edges if you can help it. It all needs to be contained. You want all your sandwich to stay in your sandwich. You want all your things to stay in the thing.
No, you don't.
Meat is nice and clean when you cook with it. What?
I tell you, I'm talking about sandwiches. You want your sandwiches, you want shit to fall out of it.
Depends on the sandwich.
If it's a Reuben, sure.
Well, my God, pimp.
What?
So apparently, smush is to press something such as food into a pulp or flat shape.
Mm.
To smush.
Yeah.
Yeah, damn it, I know what I'm talking about, Red Eye.
Yeah. No, I season the fuck out of the cast iron
Yeah.
here. I cook it and I soap and water it, but I also go and reseason it.
Yeah,
If you put soap
one
and
of the
water,
things
you
you
have
do
to
is
start
take you a big old hunk of lard and melt that shit.
Yeah,
in
yeah, but it still maintains its blackness because they're not black when you get them.
No.
Yeah.
You gotta get this shit good.
And that's what you want with a cast iron, like, and you get the most even cooks out of those things, and they heat up, and it's all over. Oh,
cast iron is some of the best to cook out of. It really is.
Yeah, what's that process where you treat metal by basically for example, when you get the home knife kit and you want to make yourself a little knife, part of the process is you coat the metal in oil and then basically set fire to it to, what's the fucking term called? And it does something to the steel. Is that what you're doing with the iron as well?
Temper? Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah, temper it. That's it.
All right.
Temper it.
Kind of, yeah. That's basically.
Yeah.
Okay. Because I've never really been into cooking much. I'm just starting to actually get adventurous in my kitchen, and I actually bought a fucking set of measuring cups and stuff the other day. It's like, oh my God.
Oh shit!
I'm
Look
going
at
to
you.
measure ingredients. Holy fuck!
You measure.
Yes.
Happening.
I like watching old Southern women cook. They don't measure shit.
Yeah, I don't measure shit either.
Yeah, just
I
gonna
do for
use a
baking.
pinch of this. It's like, what?
Yeah, for baking you have to.
Yeah, well, baking is chemistry.
Yes, exactly.
Well, yeah.
Hey, I got a question for you.
Who?
For anybody, why do they cook bacon but bake cookies when you actually bake cookies and cook bacon?
Well, you're supposed to bake bacon.
Baked bacon is better.
Yeah.
Bacon
You know the
was-
best trick
It's
for
nice and crispy and straight.
the ultimate bacon before you throw it in the oven? Give it a light coating of flour.
Yeah.
What?
Yes.
Some people do that, yeah.
What does that do?
It makes it super fucking crispy, but it's a light crisp. Fucking delicious.
I piss on my bacon before.
I just need to answer a smart ass in chat. Unlike your backwards country, my country uses metric measurement systems in the kitchen, as well as the science lab, thus avoiding the whole slamming probes into planets. Can't wait till you join us with the metric system, America.
Nobody
It's going
gives
to
a
be
shit about
great.
your country, brother.
I wasn't gloating about that. I was just saying I use a metric system. Units of 10 is really easy to work with. I can count shit on my fingers and my toes.
All right.
Can you
All
do
right.
that?
Yeah.
Probably not.
1, 2, 3.
1, 2, 1, 2.
All right, well, we are going to be going pretty soon.
No, I'm going to make you stay here for another 3 hours.
Shit. I got TikToking to do.
No, 24 hour stream.
Not
Okay.
allowed.
Yeah, I got to go live over there and do some battling.
Okay. Okay. TikTok babbling, huh? All right.
But yeah, the battles on TikTok are you make money. So I'm trying to make money.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
Fair enough.
I like that money.
Money, 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 money.
I blame Mercury retrograde. There you go. Peepygate.
All right. All right.
Peepygate. Not Pippygate. Peepygate.
There we
Now,
go.
why is it that America didn't swap to the metric system? It was a couple of senators that were basically sticks in the mud and prevented it from happening.
We do shit our way.
That was my understanding of it.
I don't know.
Certain industries lobbied a few key senators and they didn't get it through, which is fucking madness. And I think it's you. And what other country still uses the imperial system? Mine? Oh, I forget. There's not many countries left using the imperial system of measurement for anything.
Because y'all don't know shit.
So get on board, America. Come on. Join us in the 22nd, 23rd, 24th century eventually when we get there.
America.
America.
We'll change the world back.
There we go. There we
It's
go.
We'll
Fuck you, America. America's going to make the world use the imperial system. Again. Whoa. Okay. Wow.
Why do y'all
English.
English?
Merkin.
Right.
I was on TikTok yesterday. This Russian girl come in. She said, "I don't speak English very well." I said, "Hell, I don't either."
Sounds like she's doing a better job than I was. Yeah, that's a funny thing I have noticed is a lot of folks that have English as their second language usually speak it better than most people that have it as their first
Oh, yeah.
language because they
Oh, yeah.
they actually put effort into learning it because it's a second language and they sort of take, you know, they care about it. Whereas we just in Australia, we've murdered the English language so badly that it no longer even resembles what it once was.
Yeah, we fuck it up. Everybody fucks it. Hell, but hell, the Brits created this shit and they don't speak it correctly.
Oh God, the British.
God damn, Monty, in his little fantasy world over there.
I had to fix the sword. It just looked like a floating wrench. I just looked at my camera. Now it looks like a sword sitting next to
The
me.
game of
Yeah.
the Game
Yeah.
of Thrones over there.
That's where my jacket rests when I'm not wearing it.
Yeah,
On top of the sword.
it should be on the blade, like being cut by it.
No, I look good in this jacket. I look too good in this jacket.
I hear you, buddy. Yeah, you do. Anyways, we're gonna go now because I don't like Monty.
I don't like pimp.
Wow.
Yeah, but hey, raisin.
Smell it.
Bye, everybody. We'll see y'all next week. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Oh, by the way, next week I will be naked the whole week.
Oh,
No.
I'm not. I'm taking the week off.
No, you're not.
Yes, I.
You're gonna get off.
No.